It's HighTechdad, and I just got back from a road trip from San Francisco down to LA and back again, and I drove the Mini Cooper Countryman ALL4, and that is what you're seeing here. And it's not really mini. If you think about Mini Coopers, you think about the smaller two-door ones that you see out on the road. This one is a four-door. It can seat 5, and it's got a lot of space in the back for luggage, and it's really comfortable. So on my road trip, I averaged about 25 miles to the gallon. They say you can get between 23 and 30 highway and city, and definitely a lot of fun. I love the design. The exterior design of the Mini Cooper sort of is a throwback to the old design. Definitely stands out in the crowd of cars that are out there. And what I really liked actually were some of the design choices in the interior. So let's take a look at the interior, and I'll show you some of the things that I thought were pretty cool. So for starters, in the Mini Cooper, there is a theme of circles. Everywhere you look, everything seems to be circular. You know, from the steering wheel, obviously, to all of the gauges, the vents, that sort of thing. And another really interesting thing is in the center console here, you can see this is not the steering wheel area, this is in the center. This is actually the speedometer, and it's kind of a throwback to an old school type of design. So as you drive, the little red indicator goes up. You do have your miles per hour. It does show up as a digital readout on the front here, but again, circles everywhere. You can see it down here, over here, down on some of the other gauges. This is an automatic, so it's a 6-speed automatic. There is an available manual transmission, and really interesting. So some other really cool things that I liked about the design, it almost feels like you're in an airplane. So you have toggle switches here for all different types of things, like, you know, your reading lights on either side here, and the dual sunroof has a toggle switch here, so you can see there's not only one sunroof here that opens all the way, there's also one in the rear, and there is a shade that you can pull over if it's too bright, and that works in the rear as well. And while we're speaking about the rear, you can see you can seat 5. They all have the headrest to protect the head from whiplash, and the seats are pretty comfortable. We got the entire family in here without any issues. And for my road trip, I was doing it alone, so I actually folded down these 3 seats here and stuffed in a ton of luggage, and so you can really load it up if you need to. So you can do manual shifting either via this shifter here, or there are paddle shifters on the steering wheel, and so you can use those if you want to. I stuck pretty much just leaving it in automatic. And then, like I said, up top you also have all of the little toggle switches here for the windows, for the door locks. Took a little bit of time to get used to it not being actually on the door, but I actually really liked having everything right here. There are heated seats in this option, which is a little bit better on your gas mileage. If you're cold, you just fire up the heated seats and they warm up pretty quick. There's a full entertainment system. The controls for the air conditioning and heat are really easy to find and use. And then you have this information display that again is in the circular area here, and that's all controlled via these toggles here. So you have a home button, which will, when you push that, will give you all the different options. And then there's a sort of a pages button here that will cycle you through navigation. It'll cycle you through the songs and your directory. So it's really easy to just flip through the most important things that you use here. So let's take a look at some of the options on the display here. So obviously you have navigation, you have your office, which is essentially all your contact lists and things like that download from your Bluetooth connected smartphone. You have other connected options with the Mini. You have information about your vehicle, the trip that you went on. So this was the trip that I just did, and it tells me, you know, how far I can go, what my average gas mileage has been, about 25-26 miles to the gallon. And then you can also use this toggle. It goes backwards and forwards, and that can help you navigate as well. So back to the main menu, you can get configure different settings. So I configured, for example, the number of blinks that I wanted my turn indicators to do when I didn't fully turn on the turn indicator. I said I wanted 3 blinks as opposed to 1. And you can configure a really wide variety of things here. You can have speed indication. If you go over a certain speed, you can set your doors to all unlock or just have the driver's side unlock. Lots of different things you can do there. And then you have obviously your multimedia controls. So CD, you can connect a USB drive in the climate controlled glove box, and then you have the radio where you can do AM, FM, HD, FM, and satellite. In terms of connecting your iPod or your iPhone, there is a connector that you have here, and it connects directly in. And an interesting design choice, I thought, was this little holder where you can put your iPhone or your iPod in here, use the elastic, it holds it tight, but you really can't see anything on your phone unless you really look down, which could be a good thing or a bad thing. Good thing is it keeps your eyes on the road. Bad thing is if you need to access something, who knows what, it's really hard to see it. I really liked also the parking brake. So the parking brake is this big knob lever here that you push down and pull up. Felt kind of airplane-ish as well. And then there is an optional center little armrest here as well. So all in all, I really liked the Mini Cooper Countryman. It's the ALL4 version. The seats were really comfortable. They were firm. You felt really held into place, and the car itself handles really tightly, and you can do curves pretty tight. It feels like a small car, but again, this is the largest of all the Mini Coopers out there, and it's pretty solid, and it retails about, for I think the baseline is about $27,000. This one with all the options came in at about $37,000. Definitely worth it for the navigation. It was a easy to read and set up display once you understand how to use the little joystick in conjunction with what you see on the screen. So just quickly here, you can see if you click the joystick over, there are all the different options that you can dial up and down on to help you configure it, and it's really easy to use. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask me on Twitter. I'm at HighTechdad, and if you want to read more about the Mini Cooper and other autos and things that I've reviewed, you can go to my website, and that's at www.HighTechdad.com.